Have you ever tried to truly wrap your head around how big the universe is? It's a concept that's almost impossible to grasp. But today, let's try. We're going on a journey of scale, shrinking everything down to a size we can actually visualize. Imagine you're holding a single grain of sand in the palm of your hand. Feel its texture. See its tiny size. For this thought experiment, this one grain of sand is our planet Earth. It's home to everything and everyone you've ever known. Now, if our Earth is this grain of sand, what about the sun, the star that gives us life, light, and warmth? On this new scale, the sun would be a basketball. So, picture yourself holding that grain of sand. A few steps away, there's a bright, glowing basketball. That's the distance between the Earth and the sun. About 93 million miles, shrunk down to a manageable walk. Let's add the other planets. The biggest planet in our solar system, Jupiter, would be about the size of a marble. A pretty big marble, but still, just a marble compared to that basketball sun. And where would it be? You'd have to place that marble about 15 feet away from the basketball. That's roughly the length of a small car. What about the furthest planets? Let's take Neptune. On our sand-grain Earth scale, Neptune would be a bit smaller than our Jupiter marble, and its distance from the basketball sun. You'd need to walk about 30 meters, or roughly 100 feet. That's like walking from one end of a basketball court to the other. So, our entire solar system, from the basketball sun to the distant icy worlds, fits within a large park or a very big backyard. This is where it gets really We've scaled down our entire solar system to something we can almost physically lay out. But what about the next star? The closest star to our sun is Proxima Centauri. On this scale, where Earth is a grain of sand and our solar system fits in a park, where do you think Proxima Centauri would be? Just down the street? Across town? Not even close. The nearest star would be over 6,000 kilometers away. That's like standing in New York City with your grain of sand, and the next star system being all the way in London, England. And that's just the asterisk. Closest asterisk one. Think about that for a moment. An entire star system, a basketball, and its tiny orbiting specks, and then nothing. Just empty space for thousands of kilometers until you reach the next basketball. The space between stars is overwhelmingly, profoundly empty. Our galaxy, the Milky Way, contains hundreds of billions of stars. On our scale, that would be hundreds of billions of basketballs, each separated by thousands of kilometers of emptiness. The sheer volume of nothingness is staggering. If you were to randomly point in any direction from our grain of sand Earth, the chances of hitting anything are astronomically small. And remember, the Milky Way is just one galaxy. There are an estimated 2 trillion galaxies in the observable universe, each one a colossal island of stars, separated by even more incomprehensible voids of intergalactic space. When we look up at the night sky, we see points of light. But what we're really seeing is an illusion of closeness. Those stars, which look like they're sprinkled right next to each other, are separated by distances that our minds can't truly process. This exercise isn't meant to make us feel small or insignificant. On the contrary, it's meant to inspire a sense of wonder. Think about it. On this tiny grain of sand, in this vast, dark, and mostly empty cosmic ocean, life happened. Consciousness arose. We developed the ability to look up at the sky and ask these very questions. We are the universe's way of knowing itself. The fact that we exist here on this specific grain of sand orbiting this specific basketball is an extraordinary and beautiful anomaly. It highlights how precious and rare our world is. Every forest, every ocean, every living creature, every human connection exists on this fragile speck. So the next time you feel overwhelmed by everyday problems, take a moment to look up. Remember the scale of it all. Remember the basketball sun and the 6,000-kilometer journey to the next star? It can put things into perspective. It shows us that in the grand, silent expanse of the cosmos, our tiny, vibrant world is everything. Thanks so much for joining me on this journey through scale. If this blew your mind, hit that like button and subscribe for more cosmic explorations. What other cosmic scales would you like us to explore? Let me know in the comments below. See you next time.